What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space, and we're back in Rimworld and with a massive list of stuff to do on the pad. You guys went AWOL today. Don't know what's going on there, but that's cool. Means I have got a lot to be getting on with now. First thing was mentioned, and I completely agree with, because we saw how they responded in that last attack, is to actually extend the wall out to these turrets here. So get rid of these sandbags and have the walls come in a little bit at the side. It feels like the first time in a long while I haven't had anyone to rename at the start of the episode as well. So what else have we got? Right, this area down here I've kind of completely changed my mind about. Did I just build that out of limestone? I did. Not the intention. Sandstone. And not there either. Get rid of that. So yeah, just should stop them from being so willing to just come in and then run down the side here. They'll have to run around, basically. Probably add a few more turrets as well. There is some thought about revising, redoing this. Mr. Quadlibet sent me layout of his base, which looks utterly ridiculous. Do want to give that a try at some point, but not quite yet. Starvation. Oh yeah, Mick's still got his gutworms, hasn't he? Yep. So, furniture. I never rebuilt any of these dining chairs in here. Get these done, especially as we've got a wedding coming. And then this room. Now, a few people had some thoughts about what to do in here. I think, so there. Yeah, that's what I thought. These 4 spots there should be enough to hold that entire area up. Should be. We're going to build those first and then give it a shot. Not 100% sure, but anyway. I want to do a sort of snaky entryway on the outside there. That's what Mr. Quadlibet was talking about. The other thing I want to do is find an area in here for our iguana, because apparently they're going to die in the cold over the winter. So, animal area. Why not have the animals in there? We can clear this. Copy those settings, do the same down here. Get rid of that, and can deconstruct all the animal sleeping spots and do the same down here. Bit smaller animals. Wonder if you can fit an iguana. That's the question. But anyway. Get that stuff inside, that should be fine. Relatively warm in here? I say relatively warm in here, not that warm in there. We might end up needing some more heaters for the volume of space we've ended up with now. Almost certainly, because in reality we've got 3 up there, 1 there, and 1 there, and that's it. Which is fine. Figure that out as we go. The other thing I think I'm going to do is actually just extend that along there. And we're going to connect this whole thing together. Make this bit inside the base. Start laying out the rooms in here, perhaps. Certainly going to get hydroponics in this section. Did we already research that? I can't remember. Yeah, we've already got... no, we don't. Let's get hydroponics going. Nice and efficient at getting that stuff done. Jurgen's over there. Right, another slight adjustment on the cooking table to speed things up. Wow, with full-on simple meals. What I want to do is, firstly, right, fertilised eggs is turned off. And this we can just have drop on floor. Now, the other question was giving some like piles of resources here. So I'm thinking... stockpile there. This is Gravelfoot's thinking, I should say, rather than my thinking. It's clear all, and we want just some raw meat of some sort there with critical importance. And then this stockpile we should get rid of and replace it with another one that does veg on this side. So that should mean that Gravelfoot is then hyperspeed at doing that stuff, as soon as someone's come and actually filled in the 2 stockpile zones, of course. There we go, so gravel foot. Shouldn't have to go inside. It's not enough veg. We're running out of potatoes. Ooh, it's a bit of an issue. Although, yay, just in time, potato time. A bit weird that you can now fail harvest. We also kind of need the meds grown as well, because I think we're basically out of meds too. Speaking of which, another quick stockpile. End of the bed. And this is where we want medicine. Just a stack. Yep, all the usual. Who's idle? Ash, Billy. Have I got restrictions still set? No, there's just nothing to do. Okay, fine. In which case, let's get brave with this. And get rid of all of this stuff. And then maybe it'll fall on our heads, maybe it won't. Billy's still idle. What has Billy got as his work options? Nah, he should not still be idle. There's stuff for him to do. Yep, indeed. Cleaning up as he goes, I like that. So what else is on this list? Oh yes, there's a bit of single skin left on the prisoners somewhere. There. Good call. Let's get that just there. Where else? What else have we got on here? People want me to name the iguana. Can I name the iguana? I don't think I can. I think the iguana just gets named. I don't think I have that control. Animal. Too small to train this. Okay. Does that simply it's intelligent but will never be able to train it, or is that it can grow to be big enough to train it? Not really sure. What else we got? Med storage. Oh yes, an armory would be quite nice, and also clothing. So probably clear the forced off gravel foot. Let's manage the anything outfit and get rid of tribal wear. Don't think we want them wearing that anymore. Nice. Now, iguanas. They're not going to be any more left on the map, are there? Because it's too cold now. We have to wait until next year to get a tameable one. That's a bit of a pain because I wanted the other half. Otherwise, we've just got this poor male iguana chilling inside. Wow, nice. Look at all that space. So we now need to move this bed. We do have a nobody, so all we need to do is make this room. I'm going to try moving him, and if need be, I think it was Wilton suggested, literally just putting a stockpile full of rock in his bedroom. If he likes it too much, if it's too pleasant for him, we'll do that. Okay, and thus we can also deconstruct all this and mine all of that. And that is a bit more like it. It's a shame we can't just move the comms console. We have to actually deconstruct it and rebuild it. But that's plenty of room. Let's start getting the production moved around, tidy things up a bit. Is there any production left we needed? Well, we've got the... This is a high-tech, isn't it? Yet. Just checking. So we got the smelter. We want to be able to move this, which we can't deconstruct and reconstruct, frustratingly. So maybe we do it up there and put a multi-analyzer next to it. I think that does make some sense. So do that there, and then we can have a multi-analyzer next to the thing, and then we can get rid of that one. And our comms console, just kind of have everything around the sides of this room, and then we can put production around either side of these. That sort of idea. Cool, that's that one done. We can deconstruct that one. We don't have machining yet, do we? We do have a machining table. Is this the one that makes components? Need to get that sorted at some point. Pirate merchant, cool. Deconstruct that one. Where's Kieran? User, all the pirates. What do you got? Nothing. We could just sell you some careless. Nah, I'm good, thanks. Low on meds. Now, one thing I do obviously want to do is start... Ooh, cool. Hydroponics is start sorting out this. I don't think there's a huge amount else we need. We might as well just wait for this multi-analyzer, which of course needs the gold, which we can't do yet. I don't think we came across any gold on the map either. Not as of yet. We got components kicking around the place. No gold. Okay, let's go... Speaking of components, we're doing 39. An eclipse, great stuff. Low medicine, starvation, all of the fun. Okay, deconstruct that and that. Put the right bits down. I might need another bit of wire for these ones. I think they might end up not connecting back on again in the right way. There's a good sniper rifle there that's not been collected because our stockpile is completely full, so that means we need the armory. So, where is it? Is it under furniture? Yes, equipment racks. So, to some extent, I want to have... Part of me wants to have, like, quick change weapon space somewhere, so I can switch people around before they go outside quickly if need be. But part of me also thinks that would be silly. Maybe we could do something like that. Have a few weapons in here. Whoops. Yeah, see if that works. Get some of the weapons out of this area into the equipment ranks, and I should really go through and make sure everyone's got the best weapons we have available, because I have a feeling that a lot of what we've got isn't going to be. So, really want a melee for Max. Not 100% certain we have much in the way of melee. We got a dagger and a poor mace. Oh, what's this? 72% steel longsword. Yep, Max. That will do for you, sir. Now, where's Gravelfoot? Gravelfoot will need a new weapon. No, not a new weapon. Weapon should be alright. Yeah, normal. It's fine, but we want a new shield. Shoddy. What else we got? Normal. Go and get that on. Cool. Ash. Superior charge rifle. All good. Dragon. Good charge rifle. And I don't think we're going to be able to replace that by anything better. Poor charge rifle for Addy. We got a normal one there. Cool. Kieran doesn't need any weapons. Billy has a normal survival rifle, which is the best option we have. Amber, normal survival rifle, best option we've got. You know, I think pretty much they've already got the nice stuff. The only one that could potentially be upgraded is Jurgen. Mick. Oh, and Mick doesn't apparently have a weapon, so go and grab that pump shotgun. And where's Jurgen gone? Oh, there he is. So you got a poor sniper rifle, and we'll switch that with this good one up here as soon as he's finished eating. Yeah, there we go. Nice, and a few more weapons racks so that... I don't know what priority this is. Normal, yeah, so that means the weapons should go up here, preferably. Is going to put them out of the way of anything we can sell, so I might... Can I not? There we go, thank you. Make sure that we've... Let's only have normal to legendary in there for the moment, and then we can go and change it later down the line to sort of equip it out with some of the nice stuff. Of course, I only actually did that one, so... Can I just double click on these? Yeah. Nice. Good, good. That should free up a little bit more room. Did also want a... Oh no, I've tabbed out. That normally screws the recording up, so fingers crossed. If it has, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about it, because... How can I sort that out? I don't know. If that's happened, I'm in trouble, because with the autosave, stuff might go wrong here. We'll see. Animal products, fertilized eggs, and that can be critical. Not that we're going to get any yet, but not too bad. Oh, right. Oh, no. Nice, okay, I can still run it off that one piece of wire. But not that one. Weird. Should do. Nice, nice. Also going to get something set up with the power at some point, but first up there was some thinking of doing a snake entry in here. But I think I might need to move the walls further this way for that to work. So the idea is they come in and then basically... with a 2 thick wall, I guess, or a 1 thick. No, maybe only a 1 thick. They come in and they loop backwards and forwards. Colonist needs treatment, Mick. I swear I've heard a funny noise as that happened. Is someone fighting? Are you fighting? Don't be fighting. Wow, this all needs hauling, doesn't it? Get it out of there. It is ugly as sin. Potato supply is relatively low again. Need to get this stuff done, don't I? Which means I need to try and remember how I did the hydroponics layout previously that worked so nicely, because it was really sweet. Sarcophagus? No. Hydroponics basin. I'm trying to remember. It was quite a nice layout. It was like, there. Oh, I can't remember. I'm going to have to go and check that out for next one. Hold off on the hydroponics for the time being. This kind of needs finishing anyway. So that's now all essentially interior space. It's not being heated and it's unroofed, but could be made into interior space at the moment. Recruitment just not going very well. Eclipse is ending. That is good. However, there we go. Turret set up. So where was I? Yes, they come in here. Thrombos are back to taunt me. In, down, so there. Stop starving yourself, Mick. It's alright, bro. We'll get rid of the gutworm soon enough. Not even gonna look. Oh, I know what's going on there. So essentially, you have something a little bit like this. And the thinking is, it splits people up, because they don't all have the same walking speeds. It splits them up. The only thing I need to do to make this kinda correct is to make sure that we've got a way in and out ourselves, like here, made out of doors. So maybe we triple skin all of this and have a way in and out of doors there. Thrumbo? What? I got a thrumbo, guys. What the hell? I kind of want to try and get that one now, even though... I mean, I'm not going to be able to, because I don't think our handling is anywhere near high enough. Actually, it's not too bad, but... Yeah, there's a thrumbo. How awesome is that? I'm scared as well, because I feel like it might suddenly go AWOL and go apeshit on us. What do you eat, Mr. Thrumbo? Vegetable seeds. Oh, do eat kibble. Good. Lives for 220 years. And is worth a lot. Advanced trainable. So you can technically haul for me. Yeah. Get a Thrumbo hauling for me. Well, I damn well hope this episode is still intact and in one piece, because otherwise that's going to be a bit of a shame. Yeah, I must say, I gave you a place to be. It's over here. With the iguana. And some tasty kibble, look. Kibble. Right, it's very dark in this place. Very dark in this place. Probably going to start getting mood penalties in the corridors as well, but... whatever. Yes, that is really slightly surprising. It does lead me to believe that food is soon going to be a bit of an issue. Will apologise as well, guys. You will have noticed by this point that my voice is particularly bad today, and I'm all sniffly and stuff. I'm doing my best not to, but I am, unfortunately, back to being ill again. I'm in one of those Christmas cold, winter cold, like, cycles where you just can't get rid of the damn thing. Comes back just as quickly. Yeah, as soon as you get rid of one, you catch the next one going around. And I think I must have picked this one up airsofting last weekend, because it is most definitely here with a vengeance. So this... does that give us enough room, is the question. Not really. You'd want the turrets further back, which means this is in a dangerous place. So really, this needs to be up this way a bit. So, where's me? Let's get rid of those for the time being, because they'll annoy me. I was going to tidy that up too, but perhaps not now. What have we got in the pods? Corn? Sure. Could actually do with that. Blooming miles away, but sure, why not? Is there a cougar waiting to get us on the journey, is the question. I doubt it. I think it's a bit cold for cougars. -9. Yes, that seems not really cougar territory. Lots of dromedaries. No cougar. So yes, this front section, that might be a plan for another time, in reality. We have the setup at the moment where I think all of our beds are in use. Yeah, all of our beds are in use. We really want to do this, so maybe this is an opportunity for me to start trying to get some more bedrooms done in here. So we're doing the 5x7 still. So it would be like that. And then does that leave a 5x7 this way? Kind of. Yes, kind of. Sort of like that. But that's fine, we're getting rid of the rest of this stuff anyway, so that sort of works, I guess. Not sure that should be in the doorway. Our stockpile's still way too full. We need to sell some of this junk. Hey, there we go. Kind of the wrong kind of trader, but anyway. Might help regardless. I can sell iguana. Ooh. Sell my female. That's very poor price for my Thrumbo, thank you very much. Boomalopes or wargs? Not really. Components? Yeah, sure. Your medicine is incredibly expensive. An enormous supply of chocolate. Hang on, where is... Where is all my silver? Where is all... What have I done? I've got 500 silver right there. I've got 17... Why is it not showing up in the... Is it outside the trade beacon range? Did they blow up the trade beacon? Because it was in here. And I now, unless it's well hidden, I now can't see a trade beacon in there. Let's have a look at the power. That normally gives me an idea. No, there's no trade beacon in there. The grenade guy blew it up, didn't he? That would explain it. But that's fine. That means I can sort of reset it up in a position that's more sensible than it was before, because it wasn't in a great spot, whereas that looks pretty decent. What a pain. Right, it's up. It's up. Kieran, let's try that again. Yes, indeed. Indeed. This looks a bit more like it. We've got a lot of random stuff in here, like polar bear skin. Where on earth did I get polar bear skin from? So anything we've got small amounts of, I'm going to ditch because it's taking up lots of space. Does that mean our silver's now available as well? Yes, thank you. Anything else in here we want to get rid of? Not particularly. It is just about freeing up some space in the stockpile for the time being until I can find a way of getting a better one. It's alright, now do I want the chocolate? Kind of cheer everybody up. There's 1,000's worth of chocolate there. Nah, screw it. You guys can deal. You guys can deal. Cool. More traders is what we want. I want to get rid of some of these blooming weapons. Don't know where the trader's coming from. Whoa, Max is going miles out of the way. You still are picking up steel from down there. Fine. Fine, I guess it makes sense. So, turret for this room. What we're going to actually do, I think, is take out that wall. And then have the turret there. So that should mean could have it here as well. Give him a little walk around there, a bit closer, but that's a nice central point in the base. It not only cover the prisoners, it should also cover this direction and the stockpile too. So yeah, I think that's alright. The only other thing I'll need to do is a little bit of power conduit somewhere down here, once they've mined it out, perhaps. Oh. Winter has begun. That's fine. That's fine. There's our guys we want to trade with, Kieran. I'm going to wake you up, I'm afraid. I want to get rid of these weapons. Please tell me they don't buy the weapons either. Aha! Interesting. I only got a male iguana, but they got fertilized eggs, so they got 11. I think I'll just take all of the fertilized eggs and go nuts with iguanas for the time being. And then we can start slaughtering them off for meat and so on as we need to. Should be fun, and leather as well, thinking about it. Any of this stuff that I really want to get rid of? Your medicine's very expensive. Oh, do you have gold? No. No gold. Do you have plasteel? Possibly worth picking up as well. It's like really quite possible to... No, don't sell mine. Buy theirs. Yes. That's what I thought. We can't... Is there no easy way of resetting that now? Okay, fine. Yeah, I guess. Oh, and components. Should be good. There you go. There's the combat supplier. Kieran, I'm sorry I keep waking you up, but there's so much junk, dude. There's so much junk we've got to get rid of. Okay, no. Nope. Neither. Oh, hello. What have we got? Bionic arm. Bionic arm is definitely tempting. Doing for money? Semi-okay. Semi-okay. Do you have anything weaponry-wise we want? Not really. I am going to grab a bionic arm while we've got the opportunity, and I'll take your components as well. Not going to cost us very much, and that's cleared out a bit more stockpile space. In fact, the other thing I want to do with these, I do not want any of things like grenades in here. Thank you very much. Rocket launchers, no bows or pillars. Only things I might actually use. It's not so bad. Nice. Need a research project. What next, I wonder? Oh yes, we were waiting for the multi-analyzer, weren't we? And there's not much we can do until we get there. Now, one thing I do wonder, am I... what happened to the supposed wedding? When is this coming? Slept in the cold as well. Right, let's get heating done. Temperature, of course. Where else would it be? Right, where to stick a few more heaters? This area is pretty well heated. This area is pretty well not. So maybe... Prisoners area is not vented either, so they need one regardless. Let's have one down here by the animals for now, and once Dragon gets rid of that, I'll have one there. Cool, and power, let's get the... Nope, that's not going to work, is it? Yeah, like that. Hey! Hey! That's a bit uncool. It's using a bloomin' sword. Oh, but they are just fist fighting. Okay. Okay. Apparently, so you guys have been telling me this is much more of an issue these days than it was, so... Sensory Mechanites are back. Ace Jurgen's got Sensory Mechanites. That just means that... Because aren't they the ones that, yeah, increase your sight and manipulation? He's going to be a beast at the moment. Absolutely ruin people. Addy and Ash are idle. That kind of surprises me. Fertilized eggs, cool. So if Addy and Ash are idle, what are we going to get them doing? Well, firstly... haul all of this rubbish out of the base. Let's also No, no, not an auto door. Standard door. Let's get those in, and sandstone beds as well. Aha! Mad animal. I was expecting a raid, but a mad animal will, I guess, do the job for now. It's a dromedary, and it is a fair distance away. And is probably going to end up in a fight with those guys. Yeah. Or would have done. Come, Sir Dromedary. Not the most effective. And then immediately cleaned, repaired. At least they're getting that side of things done nicely. So, where was I with this entrance way? Maybe start again from up here. So I assume that they come. And I'll only use half of it so we can have an area for our guys to go in and out, perhaps. I am terrible at this. Yes, the snake continues down to say about there, maybe a bit further. Yeah, somewhere about there, and that's where we have our new walls. So these walls now come up to that level. Although this will need to obviously come back to the middle like that. Then over here, we have our walls expanded out again along like that. And here is where we have our doorways through. So let's just remove some plans. Then we have a way in and out there. They can S in that way. Yeah, I think that should work. Ish. I suppose there's only one way to tell. Let's have a look at quickly at the turret ranges, because what I want basically is to be able to have a line of turrets that can only just reach there, and then a little further back another set of turrets. That should work. Give it a shot. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Other than plenty. There you go, fellas. Stuff to be getting on with. There's also dumping stockpiles. Still a bit of a pain. Another one there. I find it slightly odd that they just dove over for that first. What happened to there being like... Surely they prioritised them in the order I put them down. Not literally the reverse. That seems a bit odd. Anyway, there was also talk previously, and I will do so again, of sorting out that horrible little corner there, and this is obviously a good opportunity to do so. This is all going to want to be sandstone doors. An escape pod? Mom? Evening, Mom. We got a green thumb, trigger happy, very good at melee, very random. Why is this very poor? Just through blood loss, we wonder? Caping of caring or social. That's not ideal. Are you of any use? I wonder. Whatever. Let's grab her. Addie. Go rescue Mom. Random name. It's not how you use that word normally. Just saying. Ah, a bit of throwing up going on as well. Good, good. Does that mean people have been eating raw food? It really shouldn't. There's loads of meals. Let's get a extra stockpile zone in here for the food purposes. Probably want to start shifting some of this stuff in here around, thinking about it. We've got loads of room now. Make it all a little bit nicer. Like, maybe get some of the construction stuff moved over to the other side, perhaps. Over here. Find a way of better using these tool benches as well, because I don't think this is a particularly good setup. I'm sure there's a... In fact, someone showed me a better setup for this recently. Admittedly, it wasn't designed for an area quite this big, but someone showed me it. Anyway, what was I doing? I was doing meal stockpiles. Somewhere near the table would make sense. Perhaps not that big. Single stockpile zone in the corner. Clear. You are only for meals, not kill. Or beer or chocolate. Or any of this stuff. And you are top priority as well. I can't believe we just randomly got a Thrumbo. It's going to take a while to tame, admittedly, but yeah. So how's Max doing in his new room? Is this too nice for you? No? Humble and simple. He likes it. Roger. I didn't think... I spent quite a lot of money on that room. Leave me alone. Meds are low, of course. So at the moment, just counts as a guest. Apparently. Which is a bit weird. But hey, I don't know. I assume at some point we have... She just decides to join us? Like normally, you would have expected you'd need some sort of recruitment options, but apparently not. Turn that off, gather spot. Someone mentioned that to me a while ago and I completely forgot to do so. Low food? Yeah, that is true. I mean, admittedly, just in time for harvest. Pretty spot on in time for harvest, in fact, but it does mean next episode I'm going to need to figure out what I'm going to do with these hydroponics rooms. I already have a layout for it that I used in Alpha 11 that I want to go back and make sure I do right again because it was pretty damn efficient. And then that should all be quite nice. Can we, for the time being, actually get these built at least? Then I can easily see their radius as well, which is always quite helpful. But that's the harvest kind of going vaguely okay. You don't seem to get that much potatoes out of that. I swear someone else was supposed to be our main growing and plant cutting person. Mick, rather than who was it doing? Billy. Actually, to be fair, that's not too bad. It's surprising how no one's really that good at that side of things yet. Cool. Toggle that off for the time being though, thank you. Some extra meds too. Very nice. Slowly getting this stuff done. Mom is... Just what? That's because you're out. So you've just decided to bugger off. I mean, what do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do? Don't. Really? That's just a bit annoying. Cool. Now I need for people to hurry up and actually get that sealed off. There we go. Now I can get rid of all this stuff that's been getting in the way. It's going to make them go in and out quite slowly, but hey, that'll be fine. Could be worse. Most of what they need to do is inside the base in the end. Especially once the growing and the like is getting going. That stockpile there is kind of alright for the time being. A lot of this stuff in here is just going to need to get taken off completely. Cut out this entire section here as well, I guess. As long as it's going to not fall down. Yeah, probably extend that wall along. Have that open maybe as a long stockpile along the length. Something like that. Kind of feel like I should chop out that bit there, but this all needs a lot of efficiency improvements. But first I kind of want to get ourselves vaguely secure. The only other concern we're going to have... just when and how. When and how. My word. You shouldn't be able to make the walls out of silver. That should not be an option. It's certainly not an option that... I mean, I understand why. It's alphabetical, but not an option that's at the top of the menu so you can accidentally click it that easily. You can't be that idle. Not when there's building to go on. Let's get rid of one of these for the time being. Production. Another stone cutter's table. And I want it there, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of fits. You have a little stockpiles in the two side spots there. I'm also going to deconstruct and move the tailoring bench. Man-hunting boom rats. There is quite a few man-hunting boom rats. Right. Do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to build a door on this corridor, and this time it's going to work. Or I could just blow the hell out of them as they come in. I think blowing the hell out of them as they come in and bolstering our food supplies is clearly the way to go. Guys, let's go raid wargs. This is going to need to be managed, thinking about it. We have not updated this area in a while. I don't think it's too far off. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, because this is now all acceptable space as well, as is that. Not too bad. Oh. We may also go into the prisoners' place to actually give them what they want as well. I could set the thrumbo on them. Not that it's getting anywhere with its training, but anyway. Are we doing alright for kibble? We're doing alright for kibble. Egg progress is good. So yeah, now it's just mauling boom rats. Hopefully fast enough that... Where are they? Where are they coming from? Down there. Okay. Hopefully fast enough that things go well. I'm going to get the full firing squad out as well, I think. Yeah, definitely. Get everybody in position and just try and mow them down as they come. Cool. Billy. Yep. Ash. Yep. Who else? Jurgen. I mean, it's a shame you're asleep, Jurgen, because you are most definitely one of the guys we need. Max, not really with a long sword. You should have a personal shield as well. 35, 46. Are any of these shields intact? I guess it'll have to be the 46 one. Still, not ideal. Is that everybody? Quick check. Everybody is within the base. Good stuff. Let's get the raid walks restrictions are on, so they should all be in the base. Moment of truth. Let's get these all reconnected. It's going to be a sudden boost on our power, but if need be, we do have some extra batteries. And let's get things slow. Amber, you should be out here as well. It should just be Max, Gravelfoot, and Kieran inside. Addy? No, need you too. Okay, here they come. Oh, it's terrifying. Oh, it's terrifying and beautiful all at once. Guys, go about your business. I think these last two are fine with the turrets. Okay. I think that's them all dead. Go firefighting, folks. No. Firefighting, folks. Yeah, indeed. Just that one left to go. And that one. Come on, kill it. Before the fire spreads too far, dude. Come on. Wow, you're bad. Hey, right. Firefight. Go. Interesting note here. The turret power is slightly insecure. They have very quickly knocked out enough of the power that that's an issue. So... Oh! Okay, that's the one down there. That's fine. So yeah, what I need to do is we need to make sure we've got some redundancy down these sides as well. Make sure no one's near. No one's near. Good. No, guys. Please just go and put the fires out. Really wish it would override. There's some way of overriding these. Yeah, because we've just hit this. In fact, I'm just going to temporarily do that so that they actually go and do the rest of the firefighting. This needs to be done ASAP, please, guys, before we lose too many more turrets or anything like that. I think we've lost our little bit of whatever it was that was at the front there, that power conduit that was being used to connect things up to. One of them, yeah. And we lost that turret and that turret only. Which, as it goes, is really not too bad. And we have got a lot of almost pre-cooked boom rat meat. Which I think was kind of important because the food scenario has been at least it's cooked, but there's not that much of it kicking around. I guess partly because the Thrumbo's eaten all of our meat, tearing through kibble like he is. Hey friends, Mick's starving again. Yep, that's the standard. Hopefully the gutworms will go away for him soon. You do still have gutworms, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Base needs a bit of a clean, but not too bad. I wonder how this room is looking. It's kind of alright. Holy damn. I think the egg's just fertilized. I didn't know that they were going to fertilize untamed. Of course they were, but... Shit, there's iguana everywhere. At least they're quite a long way away from this and that. I suppose what we could actually do is get some of this stuff hunted instead. Do we have anyone on hunting? I wonder. Should also get that back to how it should be. Hunt. Dragon and Ash. Billy. Does suggest to me that we might need to have someone permanently on hunting in future, just on the basis that food again is going to start becoming a bit more of an issue. Although plenty of stuff to butcher now. And iguana everywhere. It's hard to even follow. We got one of them. Exotic goods trader. Nice. Now this is, I think, what we wanted to get rid of that chair of ours. Kieran. I think this will also be a pretty good place to call the episode as well. Will you buy my chair? They have gold. I need that gold. Oh wow, look at all this junk I can get rid of. It's lovely. Elephant skin tribal wear, everyone's favourite. Ditch the parkas, more parkas. Ooh, bionic eye. Yes, please. How are we doing money-wise? You got loads, I got loads. Things are good. Why is this one worth so much more? Age, maybe? Okay, so what else do I potentially want? We got the bionic eye, which is cool. Actually got a sort of small selection of prosthetics just kicking around ready. Chinchillas? No. No, I'm okay. And let's have a look. It's just the gold, isn't it? Which we need mega screen television. Oh, I kind of want a mega screen television as well. Well, you guys probably won't hate me if I do that. You guys know, don't you? You know that actually, I'm probably not going to be able to afford it anyway. No, I'm not. It's going to be a choice between a bionic eye and a mega screen TV, and I want the eye. So, let's just grab... We're going to have to sell that to get enough gold for the multi-analyzer. That's fine, I suppose. Oops. Yeah. I need 50 gold for the multi-screen. Multi-screen? No screens involved at all. For the, whatever it is, this thing. Multi-analyzer. I needed 20 gold for the multi-analyzer. Oh well. Bit of spare. Won't hurt. I think there's something else that needs gold as well. Is it the vitals monitors need it? I'm pretty certain. And yeah. So we can build miniguns. Not that important. No, what we want is this vitals monitor. And I'm pretty certain the vitals monitor requires gold as well. Stop! You see, that's the problem. These things are eating my foods. Yes, the eggs situation was not a great idea. I mean, I'm going to be able to tame them, obviously, but... Oh, you're having a fight with an iguana? GG. I suppose that works. Because there's actually a turret in the base. Forgot about that. Bloodthirsty iguana. Well, there you go, at least we got meat. Was this baby male again? Oh, interesting, so they do grow. More iguana meat, spot goods trader. And hang on. Are we out of steel? We are out of steel again. Fine, there's stuff in here that I can actually deconstruct. Not ideal. I guess I should send someone out to mine. Where was it? You really use all of that? There was a couple of blocks I noticed when scrolling around earlier as well. Where is that gone? Okay, that is just gone as well. Damn it. Okay, steel's one for next time. Progress this time was pretty good, I feel. We have started work on sort of further defences, increased the number of turrets, tightened up outside, started building the walls, opened this up. I need to toggle that light off for the time being, but open this up ready for more plants. Got a few more bedrooms. They need floors in them, but yeah. A few more bedrooms. Really sorted out this room a little bit. And somehow we just got given a thrumbo, which is fine. And then we had an amusing boom rat explosion dance thing. I don't even know what to call it, but it was fun. So hopefully you enjoyed that one, guys. If you did, as usual, please hit like, please hit subscribe. It does really help me in the channel out. And if you didn't, or as you guys always seem to have, you got some cool tips and advice for me, then as usual, hit me up in the comments. Let me know how I can improve, what I can do better. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.